So in this video we are going to go through how to set up a Samsung Galaxy S3 for the very first time. So I've got my Galaxy S3 box. Firstly you need to open the box, obviously ensure that it's sealed. It should be sealed at both ends. There should be an IMEI this side with a barcode, and then this side there should be a Samsung seal. If it isn't, it has been opened, and if you've bought it brand new you may want to question why. So pop the box open, and then inside you've got the handset, which is laid on a plastic casing, which we'll just take out and put to one side for the minute. And then it's got a Samsung screen protector across the front as well. There is Samsung information off it, so we will need to remove that, otherwise we won't be able to see what we're doing. So firstly let's just have a look at the box. I'm just going to pop the phone to the back, and inside the box you've got this little cardboard flap that the phone is sat on. Underneath that you'll find the Samsung Quick Start Guide and the Samsung warranty card. So once we've got both of those, we'll pop them into the back. Underneath that is a USB cable, mains charger, changeable earphone bits for your headphones, which should also be in there, and the battery for the handset. So we're going to need the battery for the handset to turn it on for the first time. We're also going to need a new SIM card. So the SIM card in this is a micro SIM. So it is absolutely tiny, and the old SIM, if you come from a normal size SIM, won't necessarily work. They can be cut down, you may have heard that, but you've got to be very careful, because if it's damaged you'll then need to wait without a phone for a couple of days whilst the network sends you one out. So we shall just get the handset, and we need to just take the back off it. So there's two ends to it. The bottom end, this is the charging port. Don't try and remove it from there because you can cause damage to the phone. And at the top you've got, if you look, just a tiny little indent, and that is where you put your finger underneath and prise the back off. Comes off really simply. So in the back you've got space for your battery here, you've got a micro SD slot there, and then this side for your micro SIM card. So I'm just going to pop the micro SIM in. You don't necessarily need a micro SD card. It does come with a 16GB internal or 32GB internal memory, but obviously if you want to expand it and be able to take your stuff to your next phone, that can be quite handy. So just get the battery out, and battery goes with the metal side facing down and to the right as you look at the phone. So pop the battery in and click the back on. So to click the back on, we start at the top and literally just connect it here, and then you want to press all around the phone and ensure that it is fully sealed. So now we're ready to turn it on. So it'll take a few seconds to come up, and it'll ask you which language you like. Obviously English UK, there is the option for multiple languages on there. It then wants you to connect to a Wi-Fi network. The reason for that is because it can use quite a lot of data, especially if a software update's required as soon as it's turned on. So it is worth doing. So I'm just going to connect it to my Wi-Fi. And just connecting up now. So it's now connected. So we can then click on next. And this section, it asks you if you want to set the time and date yourself, or you want it to automatically update. It will automatically update from the internet, so it's probably worth doing that. And obviously based on your time zone. So if you take the phone outside of the country, it will automatically update as to where it is. Click next on that one. It'll ask if you want to sign in to a Samsung account, or if you wanted to create a new one. So if you've got an existing Samsung account, that's fantastic, and you've had a Samsung phone before, it'll install all of the stuff that you had previously. If not, you just click on create new account. So I'm just going to sign into mine. I've quite simply inputted my details, and now it's given me the option to restore and to auto backup. So it will retrieve all the data from my previous Samsung account and download anything that I've downloaded that is specifically Samsung based. On this next section it will ask you if you've got Google. So if you've got a Google account, you click on yes, and you just sign in with your email and password. If not, you can click on no, and it will ask you to make a Google account. So it is literally step by step. You put in your first name and your surname. So I'll just run through a couple of it to show you what it looks like. And then you choose your Google Mail email address, whatever you want it to be, at gmail.com. So I've obviously just signed in with mine, but it's signing in. It can take a few minutes, and it will then ask me, do I want to set up a credit card? So that is to download apps that are chargeable. You don't have to do that. You can restore from your Google account and keep the phone backed up. What that means is, if you back up all your contacts and you buy yourself another Android phone, when you install it, they'll all be there for you. So I'm just getting it to restore what I've got as standard at the moment. So that may take a moment or so. Brilliant. And it's asking if I want to use Google location services. And obviously what this is doing is using things like GPS. It collects anonymous data, so you can have a read through and make sure you're happy with it, untick or tick the boxes dependent. So now the offer at the moment is you get a 50 GB Dropbox account for 2 years. If you've already got Dropbox, you do get it as well. So you either choose to create a new one, or you've already got an account and sign in. If you were to do that, just to sort of run you down what you can set up on it, you can actually set up so that all of your files automatically upload to Dropbox. And what that then does is it ensures you don't lose any pictures if anything ever happens to your phone, which is really, really helpful. So, as I say, you click on I already have a Dropbox account and sign in, or you click on and set yourself up a new account. Dropbox is really, really simple to use, really self-explanatory. But whilst you're getting 50 GB for free, it's well worth doing. So I'm just going to sign into that. And then once you're in, you can turn on the automatic upload, and that is it. So it again gives you the optional setting of easy mode, which helps you use your device more easily, bigger icons and things like that. I'm not going to bother with that, so I'm just going to click finish. So there it is, your brand new Samsung Galaxy S3, ready to go. Thanks for watching, and have a look out for our other videos if you need any more help. Cheers.